It has to do with an app called Coinbase. Now, how many of you are using the Coinbase app right now? Give me a yes or no if you're using Coinbase to hold your crypto, or if you own Coinbase stock. Okay. Sharik Clarissa says yes. Joe says yes. Keon says yes. Okay. So a lot of you are using Coinbase. And let me tell you what's going on with Coinbase. And we're going to kind of break down what's going on in terms of assessing things. Coinbase is in the news right now because Coinbase has had a big problem with the users getting their accounts drained, like literally hackers breaking in and stealing all their money. And let me look this up because I want to make sure I issue a public service announcement to let you guys know that Coinbase is it may be I'll give you my assessment after I read it. Let me read this, and we're not going to convict them right away, but I am really curious about some of what I saw. Let me see. I saw it on CNBC. Here we go. So here's the story. It says CNBC interviewed Coinbase users across the country and found that thousands of customers had complained that basically there was a pattern of account takeovers where users see money suddenly vanish from their account, followed by poor customer service from the company. So with Coinbase, their big problem is not just that there are hackers that are breaking in and stealing everybody's money, but that their customer service team is apparently incompetent to handle the issue. This is a big problem. This is a serious issue because I was under the impression that Coinbase knew what the hell they were doing. I mean, Coinbase is a multi-billion-dollar company. I don't even know what the market cap of Coinbase is. Let me see here. Coinbase's stock price, which is about $257 a share, and their market cap is $54 billion. So you would think a $54 billion company will be able to handle customer complaints. It also says Coinbase's customer service has been primarily via email, and many customers say it is hard to reach representatives and that they have not been made whole for their losses. So they can't get in touch with Coinbase. So you just lost all your crypto. All your money's gone. You don't know where it went. You reach out to customer service. You can't get a person on the phone. And they give you an email address. You email them. And apparently you're not hearing back from anybody. And then to make matters worse, they're saying a lot of customers did not get their money back. Let's see here. It says former employees say the company's customer service practices shifted over time, with representatives struggling to keep up with demand. So Coinbase has grown a lot. Coinbase has made a ton of money since they went public. Coinbase's valuation tends to go up with crypto. If you notice this month, there was a massive surge in the value of your crypto. If you own crypto, congratulations, because you probably made a killing. Every crypto I can think of, every crypto in my portfolio went up like between 70% and 100% this month. 130, 140%. Some of them did. And so when crypto goes up, Coinbase goes up. When crypto goes up, Robinhood goes up, because Robinhood and Coinbase transact primarily in crypto. Robinhood is pretty much a crypto app, and it's a gambling app. It's not so much an investing app, because people don't typically, the average account holder in Robinhood doesn't really hold the stocks that long. Their balances are not that big. And then also, what was the other thing about Robinhood that's really interesting? They actually showed in a study that 26% of the people in the stock market entered the market in 2020 for the first time, that their first time ever buying stock. You guys know we had our first share of stock program, which, by the way, you can take a look at that at firstshareofstock.com. And I know that with black folks, I was determined to teach black folks how to buy stock, because I know this is the key to wealth. So we personally introduced over 1 million black people to their first share of stock. We keep track of how many people went through the training, and it's about 1 million people. So, and that doesn't even include all the other thousands of other videos and things that we've done over time. This is literally just one channel. So just in the black community alone, you're seeing stock market participation rates jump. Well, in the broader community, 26% of all investors, I was stunned. This is a big number. 26% of all investors were investing for the first time last year during the pandemic. And then also they said that 17% of all Americans own crypto. That's a big deal too. That tells me that the 17% is probably going to grow to 25%, 30%, 35, 40, 45, 50. And here's what's going to happen. Here's why I'm really bullish on crypto right now. As this participation rate goes up and people get more involved with crypto, you have things like NFTs that are taking off on the Ethereum network. You're going to have this interesting thing happening where a lot of people that are long-term holders of crypto are just buying it and holding it. They're not selling it to anybody at any price. So you have all these new entrants coming into the market that are all demanding this crypto. Well, what's that going to do to the price of crypto? What's that going to do to the price of your assets? I'm giving you a hint by holding my thumbs up. And so effectively, the crypto market's going to take off. Coinbase is going to benefit from that. What is fascinating yet sad is that Coinbase apparently, despite the fact that they are the stewards of billions of dollars in people's assets, they haven't learned proper security protocols to protect your money. The thing about Coinbase you must understand is that Coinbase is not a bank. Coinbase is not Bank of America or Chase. They do not have FDIC insurance to get your money back. Hackers in crypto can hack into your account and steal the money and do it almost completely anonymously. There is no ability in many cases for them to go back and get anything. There have been billions and billions of dollars in Bitcoin that were just lost because somebody took it and they don't know where they went, or because somebody literally lost the private keys and they can't get them back. There was one guy in England who had $250 million worth of crypto, and he had a Bitcoin. He had it on a hard drive, and he actually threw the hard drive away. And he was offering the city of London millions of dollars to dig up a landfill or something so that he could go find his lost crypto. Okay, so effectively, what I would argue for you, in my view, is that you want to be careful. I'm not telling you to get away from Coinbase, but let me tell you what I did. The best advice I could ever give you, and this isn't really advice, this is just me sharing information with the people I love. The best thought I could share with you is what I did for myself and my family. I have money on Coinbase. I like the convenience of Coinbase. Yes, their fees are not as solid as they could be. They could have lower fees, but I like convenience. I'll pay a slightly higher fee for convenience where I can do things on an app. But what I did do was this wake-up call, seeing people's accounts get drained, reminded me of the importance of diversification. When I talk to you guys about asset diversification, which is literally one of the top 2 or 3 rules of investing that you follow if you want to protect your money, diversification isn't just spreading your money across different stocks. It isn't just making sure that you buy different cryptos. It isn't just investing in different things. It literally might come to diversifying where you keep your money. So even with my crypto, I put my crypto on 2 or 3 different platforms just in case an account gets drained. Also, with diversification, I invest in a lot of different countries in case one country just starts tripping. China has been tripping. China's been smoking the crack pipe or something because they've been destroying their companies in what is an inexplicable way. We lost a ton of money on a Chinese company called Tankadoo that we had invested heavily in because all indicators were go on this company. Everything looked good. We were making a ton of money. And then the Chinese government came in and made a couple speeches and all that wealth was gone. The only thing that saved that investment was the fact that we had diversified our money and that we had actually protected ourselves against the downside. But even with that downside protection, I still got hammered pretty bad, right? So that's the way investing works. You're going to lose money. You're going to have unexpected things. When you're investing, you're dealing with at least 3 things. You're dealing with the known, the unknown, and the unknown unknowns. These are things that are going to happen, variables that are going to emerge that you don't even understand. It's like investing can be like a Tyler Perry movie where 1 minute you think things are going one particular way and then suddenly things change, and then they introduce new characters who come in with a whole different agenda that completely disrupts the story, right? So understand that when it comes to investing, the best way to protect yourself is to spread your money out. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. When I'm looking at this thing with Coinbase, let me finish up this Coinbase conversation. A spokesperson for the cryptocurrency exchange said the company is working on customer service and soon rolling out more support channels. Well, Coinbase, you should have done that before. And one of the things that's really interesting to me is that despite the fact that Coinbase allegedly is causing all these people to lose their money, their stock price barely wiggled. The stock went up 1%. So the investors and the stockholders aren't really being hit by this. It's the people that are actually invested in the crypto that actually trust their money on this app. That's a problem, and that's an embarrassment. And I would really like to know more about how this was even allowed to happen. This is insanity to me. And you got poor people out there that have their whole accounts drained and they have no recourse. And so be very careful. Okay. So I'm not saying avoid Coinbase altogether. I think a lot of the apps have issues, but you want to spread your money out. And also those people who love Bitcoin and love crypto so much that they're doing crazy stuff like getting their whole paycheck in Bitcoin and all that. That is not, there's nothing revolutionary about doing that. There's nothing that about that move that makes me say, wow, you're a really forward thinker when it comes to wealth. What that makes me say is, my God, if that doesn't work out for you, you are screwed. You are screwed with an iron rod. Because let me tell you what, just yesterday I was telling you guys about an NFL star by the name of Clinton Portis. Clinton Portis was the highest paid athlete in the entire NFL. Sorry, highest paid running back. He got a $50 million deal back when nobody got $50 million deals. Well, Clinton Portis had this investment by advisor. I think one of the guys' names was Lubin, and maybe another one was like Rothenstein or something. So the Lubin and Rothenstein were like, oh, don't worry, bro. We're going to take good care of your money. Well, you know what they did? They took his money and they put it into things like casinos. Somebody had a casino, so they took $1 million of Clinton Portis's money and put it behind this casino. The casino went bankrupt. Clinton's $1 million disappeared. That money didn't go away, though. That money went into somebody else's pocket, right? That money went toward expenses to run the casino. So other people were hiring their friends and saying, hey, we got a live one over here that's got a bunch of money, and he's going to back up. We're going to gamble with his money. So that means that when the casino failed, Clinton was the one who lost everything. The people that went to go work with the casino, the people that were partners with him, they didn't lose everything. They didn't lose what he lost. Do you understand what I'm saying? So ultimately, when you're talking about situations like this, these economic tragedies where people lose everything, in most cases, it is because they are not diversified. So if you walk away from this short discussion with anything, I need you to make sure you understand the importance of spreading your money out. Never put all your eggs in one basket. I don't care if you're holding the most golden basket of all time. You got the best stock ever, the thing that's making you the most money, that's got you feeling good every day. Don't get caught up in the hype, because if you do, you're going to end up looking as sad as Sha'Carri Richardson did when she got last place against the Jamaicans. Okay. So I don't want you to feel that. Another example of when that happened was Enron. Enron was the stock they could not lose. They had people that worked for Enron who put their whole retirement account in Enron stock because they were so confident that Enron was a solid company. Well, one day Enron announces that they went bankrupt, and all those people lost all their money. So do not do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. Do you get what I'm saying? Give me a yes to let me know that you're hearing this, okay? Now, those of you who are listening online, I'm about to shut this off. We're about to start stock market investing class. If you'd like to join us, you can join for the first month free at theblackstockmarketprogram.com. But I got to go and pay some attention to the students. But I'd love for you to be a student, so feel free to give it a try. We have a great customer service team at the Black Business School. I don't talk about it much, but our number one investment actually was our customer service team to make sure everybody was happy, that if you're unhappy for any reason, we're going to fix it or give you a refund. So there's no risk at all. The first month is free. You can go to theblackstockmarketprogram.com, theblackstockmarketprogram.com. All right, guys, I'm going to shut it down over here, and we're going to get to your questions. And I'm also going to talk to you about some stocks that I like for this